Elita broadcast. I hope this one actually works this time because the one I tried to do yesterday for Dragon's Dogma 2 didn't work. Well, so here's another Final Fantasy one for you guys. Today we are going to be doing the seasonal event. Right. A land on fire. The neophyte adventurer seeks the Warrior of Light. This quest is available for a limited time only. I'm just double checking that it's working. I don't know if it's working or not. There we go. It is up and running. That's good. That's all I needed to know. Forgive me my boldness, but you are Elita Draconia, are you not? Yes, I'm Elita Draconia. Then my search is at an end. A begoggled gentleman tasked me to find you, you see, in hopes of entreating your aid with some matter he deigned not to share with me. Are you talking about Wedge? Pray remain here, and I shall fetch him at once. Greetings, champion. Ah, you! 'Tis I who employed the young adventurer to facilitate this impromptu audience. As for the why, I have a request that you, and you alone, can fulfill. Pray listen well, for my tale begins with a most unsettling dream. In it did I behold the evening sky, boundless and shimmering. As I drank deep of its beauty, I spied two stars sailing across the inky expanse, one of purest white, the other blushing scarlet, their courses set such that they might pass without collision. Sharply and suddenly the scarlet star shifted its trajectory. High above a burning landscape did its path intersect with that of the white star, their conjunction marked by a brilliant explosion of light. Even in slumber, I was awestruck by the spectacle. A lovely tale, but I fail to see what it has to do with me. I do not wish to make any claims with certainty, and yet, whatever greater meaning this vision might hold, I am convinced that the blazing white star represents the Warrior of Light. In other words, you. And should these portents indeed foretell future events, you are thus fated to encounter the Scarlet Star, whomsoever they may be. I therefore humbly request that you accompany me to the Burning Land, from my dream, that I might witness the vision's denouncement. I will compensate you for the trouble, of course. The question is, which territory in Eorzea might be considered burning, metaphorically or otherwise? The Bowl of Embers, where I battled Ifrit? While its relation to flame cannot be denied, mine instincts tell me nay. The scene from my dream was more ridge than bowl, a giant flickering outcrop of crystal, mayhap. Of course! The burning wall in eastern Thanalan? Ah, that cluster of immense crystals born of the seventh umbral calamity. Aye, it well resembles the sweeping scene from my dream. The first mystery is solved. We shall leave for eastern Thanalan and the infamous burning wall at once. Off we go. Whee! Answers untold, one with the truth to find, and my guiding hand, perfected they stand. I won't be denied, you man, you blind, a fool to the end, custom forevermore. I'll create manipulation, kind in my image, my chosen ones. The Burning Wall, an apt name indeed. 'Tis said that these crystalline structures were formed when falling shards of Dalamud pierced this land's ethereal current. Some see them as a symbol of rebirth, a manifestation of renewed life. But that is neither here nor there. Let's have a look around, shall we? Spyglasses at the ready. A spyglass would be the most efficient method of surveying our surrounds. Pray alert me to any unusual discoveries. Vantage point. Survey your surrounds for anything out of the ordinary. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target an area and inspect it with R2 or X. locking onto anything. Do they need to be zoomed in closer? What am I supposed to be looking for? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. What do you consider unusual? I don't see anything. The heck? Is it broken? Okay. There is nothing. Very strange. The unusual thing is I can't click anything. But was that something? That looks unusual. Aha! Found him. There's a man down there. Hey, I'm actually using my healing magic! Oh my god! Where am I? What's going on? You're in Eorzea. I'm Elita Draconia. Nice to meet you. A dream led you to me. I understand how absurd that may sound. We ourselves were unsure of what awaited us here. As for who we are, I am content to be known as the Minstrel. The stalwart hero is Elita Draconia. Might we have the pleasure of your name? Clive. The last thing I remember was the ruins. My head. Where? How did I come to be in this place? It would seem you were knocked senseless. Confusion is to be expected. For safety's sake, I suggest we make for town and have a Phronistry physician look you over. I shall see our patient receives proper treatment. Would you mind waiting for us at Scholar's Walk? You know, I am a healer. Our foundling is being cared for as we speak, but I'm told he should be released soon. Hopefully 'twas not but as a bite of food and a little bed rest couldn't cure. Well, I mean, any other things and I can take care of that. It was kind of you to wait, thank you. What of your condition? Much improved. The physicier also noted no signs of injury or illness. Yet my memories remain hazy. How did I end up here? Whatever was I doing, it was important, I'm sure of it. I must return as soon as possible. I see. We cannot leave him in this state. We must help him restore his memories and find his way home. What of the city, Clive? Do any parts of Ul'dah strike you as familiar? No, maybe I've simply forgotten, but I recognize nothing. Not Ul'dah then. Still, I should like to think the sights and sounds of a well-known locale might hasten your recovery. The Burning Wall, the place where we found you, is situated midway betwixt Ul'dah and Draconia. Perhaps a trip to the Twelveswood is in order. Draconia, you say? The name rings no bells, but I have no better suggestions. And you would take me there? Sure, of course, why not? Meanwhile, I shall make the rounds of the neighbouring settlements, and ask if any have heard of you. Let us rendezvous in Draconia and on. This entire situation has me knocked off balance, I'm afraid. Elita, was it? I appreciate you coming to my rescue. Still, you must have your own business to attend to. We can set out whenever you're ready. God, I'm gonna regret doing this voice, aren't I? Pain to recall. Clive is ready to travel to Draconia. Are we ready? Then let's head out. This Draconia the minstrel mentioned, is it far? Will we need mounts? I can take you on my mount. By airship? You have those? Not that I meant to doubt you, friend. If you say we're boarding an airship, then that's what we'll do. I said no such thing. But, oh well. Elita, if I may ask a foolish question, do these airships of yours actually fly? A foolish question indeed, then. Your expression tells me as much. Is there no airship travel where you're from? So it would seem. It's odd. I know that the weapon on my back is called a sword. I understand what it's for and how to wield it. Foggy as my memories may be, my general knowledge seems intact. Yet hearing you speak of functional airships, I felt confusion, disbelief, for something that you can clearly think of as commonplace. can make no sense of it. Where was I before now? But dwelling on this is pointless. Forward is the only way. To feel that bracing wind, the deck shuddering beneath your feet as you rise into the sky. My memory may be faulty, but that was an experience I'm sure I'd not soon forget. So, this is Draconia. It seems very unlike the city we just left. Where to begin? I think it best if I follow your lead. Clive is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. Oh god, I'm terrible at this voice. Yeah, the usual stuff. This city certainly has a different feel to Ul'dah. Not just the architecture, but the people as well. I need to have a drink. Looks like we go upstairs. This tavern, it reminds me of somewhere I've been before. No, it's no use. I can feel the memory, but it's like grasping at smoke. But maybe if you were to show me somewhere else. Yeah, you've said that already. I'm not repeating that. Welcome, Elita, welcome. I am grateful you saved Star. I am most grateful of your safe returns. Victor, does it savor were you still not with us? Will you stay a while and have some tea? If so, I should feel very much like to hear about your tales of courage and high adventure. Just until you've drained your cup. Well, you have nothing to say about my new guest that I have with me? A chocobo? Now that's something I recognize. Yet it's more than that. I had my own chocobo once, I'm sure of it. But as for when or where... Yeah, same. An impressive crystal. Not a mother crystal, surely. No, not nearly large enough. Ugh, when I try to remember, the fog in my head almost seems to grow thicker. You know of mother crystals. You might know of, Charlene. Where do we go now? Oh, over there. Zoom! This is a truly beautiful place. You've taken a liking to Draconia then? I do like what I've seen of it. Seems a peaceful life here among the trees. Only I just can't shake the strangest feeling. As if it's too peaceful, and that doesn't sit right. Patrol reporting! Commander! All is quiet with the Ixal. No sightings of Garuda. For which we are probably grateful at ease, soldier. Did he say Garuda? You there, this Garuda you speak of. Sir, are you alright? Captain Draconia, do you know this gentleman? He's a person that we just found. Lying around. Memory loss, you say? I'm sorry to hear that, though it seems Garuda's name has a spark of some sort. I was in a battle with Garuda. I fought her, I'm sure of it. Please, you must tell me more. Anything might help me remember my past. Of course. Draconia owes a debt of gratitude to any who stood against that destructive fiend. However, there is one more suited to the task than I. Our elder seed seer is well versed not only in primal lore, but also in the treatment of bodily afflictions. She is surely your best hope for recovery. I will send word ahead to Stillgrade Fane. Stand ready to escort our guests to an audience. Understood, Commander! Pray find me at Novika's altar in Old Draconia, and I will see that you are granted entry into Lotus Stand. The way back to what I've lost begins with Garuda. Of that I feel certain. The Lotus Stand lies just ahead. If you would follow me, please. Greetings, honored guests. Why does the music sound so dire? Commander Helio has appraised me of your friend's condition. This is he? A pleasure to meet you. I am Kan E. Senna, Elder Seedseer of Draconia. I thank you for your gracious welcome. I am Clive, though beyond that I fear my introduction may be lacking. Please, concern yourself not with properties. 'Tis your memory loss we are here to address. I am told Garuda's name awakened some previous recollection? Yes, in the instance I heard it, a hazy vision of battle rose unbidden. I think perhaps if I could hear more of Garuda. A wish easily granted. Garuda is a deity revered by the Exile, a people who once dwelled here in the Twelveswood. She appears as a winged entity, half bird, half woman, who commands the wind itself. Most frightening, however, is her capricious temper, as unpredictable as a howling storm. I should add that Elita has fought against Garuda in her primal incarnation. A winged woman of volatile temperament, with power over the wind. A fitting description of the opponent, I remember. But a deity? No, the will behind that monstrous visage was distinctly mortal. I suspect Clive's Garuda and Eorzea's Primal are not one and the same. Who invited you here? Mainly as Clive himself is not of our world. I like how you just walked past the guards quite easily. Explain yourself, minstrel. I went back to where we discovered Clive and questioned the folk in all the nearby settlements. Not one person recognized his description. Such a distinctive tattoo escaping the notice of every local rumour-monger for mams around? Improbable, to say the least. That led me to consider another possibility, one consistent with past accounts I've heard visitors from other worlds somehow stumbling through reality's curtain and finding their way to our star. My brand, it's the mark of a bearer. Does it pain you to remember? I feel the memories trying to surface, but when I strain to recall, a piercing ringing fills my ears. Garuda, bearer, Ifrit. Another primal's name. 'Twould seem the pain has a less than tangible source. Long have I studied the healing arts, yet I sense no shadow of illness in your body. Your suffering stems not from injury nor sickness. Victims of terrible events have been known to suppress their own memories out of instinct. One's subconscious denies attempts to confront the awful truth, the mind creating a shield of pain to protect the heart. The barrier is of my own making. How then am I to overcome it? With our aid, of course. Fate has brought us together, and together we shall triumph over this adversity. And we have lost the minstrel. Where'd he go? So, you think me from another world? And my memories of said world were not like to return unless I acknowledge some terrible truth, a truth my mind refuses to remember. 'Tis a confounding dilemma, I agree, and I have given thought to a solution. I believe that the shackles which bind your mind may yet be struck off in the heat of battle. A drastic measure, perhaps, especially when not at your best. Which is why I turn to you, Elita. You are the twin to Clive's wandering star. Your involvement is no accident. The path I see is thick with thorns, but if you have the will to walk it, then gird yourself for war, and await me at Apkulu's Falls. Ooh, we get a gift. Clive seems somewhat amused. The minstrel has a plan, it seems, but he shares little beyond confusing metaphor. Still, I'm willing to indulge him if it means making progress. We're to meet him at Apkulu Falls, right? And where is that to be found? Good, not far then. Let's get on with it. Where's that crystal? There it is. Yeah, that's close enough. No. Just you here and no one else. Okay. This place. Why here? Because this waterfall is where the legendary Archon Louisoix gathered a band of adventurers in the time of the 7th Umbral Calamity. Their purpose, to extinguish the infernal Ifrit. Ifrit! I know something is there, why can't I remember? Clive recalled several words in the Elder Seer's presence. Words which brought him pain. While the significance of bearer eludes me, you and I are more than familiar with Ifrit. Considering your reaction to the mere mention of its name, it is likely that the primal, or equivalent in your world, is deeply connected to your corruption. Thus have I resolved to weave my lyrical magics and bring you face to face with the Ifrit of our world. Here, where Archon Louisoix paved an ethereal path to the primal's lair, will my words be given substance, and within the vision which takes form will you do battle with the phantom of our mind's creation. Imaginative though this confrontation may be, I fear your suffering will be all too real. Yet you must persevere, for your hidden truth will not be unearthed without hardship. Take heart, Scarlet Star, and call upon the strength of your shining twin. Your past awaits. Duty calls, commence battle for the path infernal. Let's do this! Where has he sent us? You stand in the bowl of embers the site where the Amalja summoned their patron deity, and the stage upon which the Warrior of Light became a slayer of gods. "'Tis but convincing illusion, the body recounted tale given breath by fanciful verse. Come forth, Lord of the Inferno!" An accurate facsimile, yet not quite the Ifrit you know. No, not quite the same. What? What has happened to Ifrit? Holy shit! Like Ifrit crossed with Behemoth. Ready when you are. Together then. Ifrit. That's the thing which killed Joshua. Yes, I've been on his trail, seeking vengeance for my brother. This fiend must pay. Fight with me, Elita. During this battle, you will gain access to special duty actions. Ooh, cool. Use rising flames to charge the foe and inflict high damage. Ooh, cool. With the proper timing, you can dodge to avoid taking damage, even if you are within the area of an enemy attack. That's cool too. Certain enemy attacks will be preceded by a countdown icon. When this countdown progresses to the dodge icon, quickly use the dodge icon. After a successful dodge, the dodge action will change to a precision strike, which provides an opportunity to inflict additional damage. Okay, here we go. Oh, I don't have all my abilities. But I should probably... Nom 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 nom. Brilliant conviction. Breaking limits is only a true warrior of light could. Me, Elita. Well done, now it's your turn. Come on! His flames grow hotter, watch yourself. What is he up to? Shit, I can't move. Elita, buy me some time. This won't hold me. My thanks. Damn, I got hit. Fall already! Elita! Yes, not gonna balance. Go for it! Still in the fight? This place gives me power. Too many. Just a few more Elita will leave none standing. On your guard, he needs to unleash hell. Still with me, Elita. Let's finish this. I blamed another to spare myself the guilt. I feared that by accepting it, I would lose what little was left of me. But I accept the truth of it now. You are not Ifrit. I am. Ifrit Kaiju battle! In the battle against your own mind, 'twould seem you have emerged the victor. Intriguing. Happy! That was so much fun. The illusion is unraveled, yet you've brought a friend back with you. This is Torgal, a wolf pup raised in the duchy. There is no more loyal ally in battle, and no keener guide when the road ahead is uncertain. Ah, that would explain the aberration in the lingering ether. Torgal is here to lead you back to your own world. Clive has embraced his harrowing past, and in doing so reclaimed the memories he lost. Though not a conscious act, he has manifested his readiness to return home in the form of a trusted companion. Even so, it was difficult to accept what I'd done. My gifted soul. The inheritor of the Phoenix Flames, he was destined to become Archduke, as our father had before him. But Joshua was murdered, his bright future cut short. From that day onwards, I lived for one purpose alone. A dominant of fire had slain my brother, and I would have my revenge. I spent years tracking the killer, until one day I came to understand it had been me all along. I was young and distraught when I first summoned Ifrit. I hadn't known such power lurked within me, or that it could even exist at all. The transformation was instinctive, uncontrolled, and it was by my hand that Joshua died. I can't but imagine the anguish this caused you. There was anguish, yes, and a guilt I will never escape, but I cannot let it stop me. I was born the vessel for Ifrit's power, and I need to know why. It was in search of answers that I went to Phoenix Gate, and delved into the ruins below. There I found the courage to face my past, and accept the truth, and then everything faded to black. Your tale suggests that something in the ruins, some mysterious force was responsible for your inadvertent journey. And if you arrived in Eorzea from a place sacred to the Phoenix and its flames, then it stands to reason. Yes? What are you thinking? I'm thinking that to see you back home, we must return to the beginning. Our road takes us back to the burning wall. Once there, your furry comrade will lead us exactly where we need to go. Back to Drybone. Boop. fat tacos, the big fat tacos, the big fat tacos, so big. Big fat tacos, the big fat tacos, the big fat tacos, so big. Turgle's ears are pricked up, his senses focused on his surroundings. Such an incredible sight! I was in no state to appreciate these crystals the first time. We've come this far, now Turgle will be our guide. Such was the purpose of his creation, after all. Ready, Turgle? Take me home. Once you choose to depart, Clive and the Wanderer Minstrel will accompany you. Turgle will then begin leading you onward. Follow Turgle to his destination and try not to fall behind. Okie dokie. If you leave Clive or the Minstrel for any reason, or lose sight of Turgle, you may try again by returning to the starting point. Don't mind me, keep an eye on Turgle. A brief fellowship formed beneath the wings of the Phoenix. 'Tis a worthy poem in itself. Where are we going, boy? Where are we going? I sense the end to this extraordinary tale is at hand. Is this it, boy? The tale ends where it began. Where you first found me. Where you first found me. Indeed. I could hear a sort of Garuda-esque sort of sound. I was baffled as to why this, of all places, would serve as a junction between our two worlds, but now I think I understand. You do? Some years ago, Eorzea was visited by a cataclysmic disaster known as the Seventh Umbral Calamity. Yet even as fire and ruin threatened all we held dear, the world underwent a mystical renewal. 'Twas as if the star was reborn. One theory attributes a miracle of a benevolent entity, claiming that the undying phoenix flared into being to save us in our hour of direst need. The phoenix! The burning wall itself, a scar left by those events, its crystal ridges having erupted from the earth overnight. Some believe these monoliths have solidified flame to be proof of the Phoenix's deliverance. The bond with your brother, the Phoenix of your world, may have been the connection which brought you to this sacred place in ours. Drawn to the flame. Seems our time together is at an end. Thank you both for all you've done. Press on, friend, no matter how daunting the hardship, or bitter the truth. Always, no matter what fate awaits at journey's end. Come, Torgal, we have answers to seek, and Valisthea awaits. And they're gone. Bye-bye. Sparkles in the sky. And then he was gone. I feel the stirrings of a ballad. But nay, 'twould be hubris to imagine I could capture Clive's story from so fleeting an excerpt. That honour belongs to someone else, someone privileged to see his tale to its conclusion. Sadly, the power to peer into other worlds was not granted me by the day's miracles. I wonder, however, if you might manage it, Elita. You want me to travel to another world? Yeah, I could do that, probably. Our little adventure is over, set in motion as it was by a dream most cryptic. I must thank you for indulging my sudden and strange request. As for your promised reward, I hope this is sufficient. Torgal provided such a trustworthy guide that I thought to bind his likeness to a summoning whistle. May his loyal spirit serve you well on your travels, until we meet again. Ooh! I get the outfit, the whistle, and the pup. Oh wow! This horn-carved instrument emits a steadfast tone that calls the trusty Torgal to your side. Go on, you know you want to pet the adorable fellow. What could possibly go wrong? Nice! You can now exchange MGP for special items by speaking with the gold saucer attendant at the gold saucer. Let's see. First things first, before you disappear, Cherida. There we go. Let's top you up with Gissel Greens. Right, so let's have a look at these items. We got a pup. We got a whistle. 4 items of clothing. Right, so let's have a wee look at these in my armory chest. Oh yeah, that looks cool, I like that. Nice. Right, so that's the top of the outfit. What of the wrist? God, the gauntlets are absolutely huge. Not sure how I feel about the gloves. Oh my god. It's like I got boots without feet. What about the feet? Well, I guess these are the feet for the... Let's have a wee looky. Oh god, it's like I got like just little bits covering this, covering a pair of socks. That looks so silly. Okay. So the chest piece I like, the rest of it, let's have a wee look at the minion. That one's an old one. Where is it? Where did I get you from? You're not the one place. According to the Wanderer Minstrel, the beast who appeared to the aid of the stranded Clive was a guidance spirit born of its master's memory. So impressed was the ever-insightful musician by the creature, he decided to recreate a young version of it, which, despite its diminutive size, already possesses the indomitable spirit of the fine hound it will one day become. What an adorable little puppy you have. Handover usually does something. Yay! There's Beacon. Okay, Beacon doesn't do anything. Poke. There we go, poke. Does poke do anything? Nope. Let's see, get my little dragon back. Where's my dragon? Where are you, creature? There you are. Come on. Right. And then we have the mount. So where is the mount? There it is, bottom right. According to the wandering minstrel, the beast who appeared to the aid of the stranded Clyde was a guiding spirit born of its master's memory. So impressed was the ever insightful musician by the creature, he decided to recreate this faithful facsimile in the hopes that it might also serve as your loyal companion. A more dependable comrade one would be hard-pressed to find. Pet Torgal because he is a good boy. Yes, he is. Oh, that's cool. Yeah! Pet the dog! Pet the dog! He's a good boy! I can fly! Whee! It's got decent music as well. Go! Right, and I was told the gold saucer had a place. Right, I got both of those. Try this person. Let's exchange 2. Let's see. Price exchange 4. It's probably price exchange 4 to be honest. Ah, there we go. Right, so a bunch of songs to get. So 200 MGP. You can get that with 2 or 3 weeks of fashion reports. And of course there's this one for 200,000. I'm gonna buy it because this is a limited time event. I'm gonna buy it as well. I've not got that one. Some of the more expensive ones I don't have. I will need to farm some MGP at some point. I mean, how many cards have I got now? God Saucer. I have 240 out of 405. Oh yeah, you probably want to see what the card's like. Okay. It'll be at the end most likely. There we go. Why not a place where people can live on their own terms? So yeah, it's got an ace, an 8, a 7 and a 5. Let's have a wee look here. So close yet so far. So, I'll have to look up the fashion report guides for that, and get my goods. But yeah, all in all, the event was fun. Thank you all for watching, and I'm just gonna head back to my home. Right. Love you all. Take care. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you all again next time. Love you all. my loves!